Welcome, night owls, to Tales to Tell, the channel where stories come alive after dark. Here we explore 4 realms of imagination. Terrifying tales to tell for those who crave chills and whispers in the dark. Romantic reads to ravish for hearts that ache, burn and bloom. Fantasy fables to follow for dreamers who walk between worlds. And sci-fi stories to self-indulge for minds that drift beyond the stars. Tonight's terrifying tale to tell is The Whistler in the Walls. When Mason's family moved into his late grandmother's farmhouse, they expected creaky floors and drafty windows, not nightly whistling. It started the first week, always at 2:17 a.m. 3 slow notes, like someone trying to get attention. Mason thought it was the wind. His parents blamed the plumbing, but the sound was too deliberate and too human. One night, Mason recorded it on his phone. When he played it back, he noticed something chilling. The whistle had changed. It was now the lullaby his grandma used to hum, the one she sang to him when he was little. He followed the sound to the basement, where the air felt thick and cold. Behind a stack of old crates, he found a bricked-up crawl space. The bricks were loose. Inside was a child's rocking chair, gently moving. And on the wall, scratched deep into the plaster, "I whistled so they don't forget me." Mason ran upstairs, heart pounding. But the next night, the whistle came again, this time from his bedroom closet. He opened the door and there was nothing. And when he turned around, the closet door slammed shut, and from inside came breathing, slow and deliberate. And then the lullaby. Story 2. The Mirror That Lied. Ava was drawn to the mirror the moment she saw it at the flea market. Ornate, Victorian and oddly cold to touch. The seller said it had belonged to an hospital once, but wouldn't say which one. She hung it in her dorm room, and that night she noticed something strange. Her reflection didn't match the movement she made. It lagged, smiled when she didn't smile, and blinked when she stared. At first, she thought it was a trick of the light, but then she saw something else in the mirror. A girl in a hospital gown, standing behind her, eyes wide open and her mouth stitched shut. Ava turned around. No one was there, but the mirror still showed the girl, and Ava smiling. She tried to cover it with a sheet, but the next morning, red stains had soaked through. She smashed the glass. Behind it was another mirror, and in that one, Ava was the girl in the gown, staring, silent, but trapped. Story 3. The Clockmaker's Curse. In a forgotten corner of town stood Eliza's clock shop, a place of ticking madness. Hundreds of clocks lined the walls, but none of them in sync. Locals said Elias would trap time or souls. Jonah, a curious teen, broke in one night on a dare. The shop was silent. Dust hung in the air like fog. In the back, he found a grandfather clock with no hands, and inside was a note. "Time is a prison. Wind it and you'll see." He did. The clock struck 13. The world outside froze, then reversed. People walked backwards. Cars rolled up hills. Birds flew in slow rewind. Jonah tried to leave, but the door led to another version of the shop, older, darker and filled with clocks that whispered his name. He's still there, and every midnight one more clock starts ticking, each one with a name etched inside, and the newest one, Jonah's. And that was tonight's tale. Whether it chilled your spine, stirred your heart, sparked your imagination, or bent your reality, thank you for listening. This is Tales to Tell, where stories never sleep. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with fellow night owls. Until next time, keep your lantern lit, your journal open, and your signal strong, because the next tale is already watching.